Now let's go to football. Quarterback.
Um, and once again, I like to shout out quarterbacks like Frazier, Flash. They called him
Willie
Flash.
Willie Frazier.
His brother.
Kia.
Keon. Yeah, they called him
Okay.
Flash.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay, that's new for me.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Okay.
But Willie Lott could throw a ball 70 yards. He could run. He could catch. He could be a great wildcat quarterback. I gotta go with Willie Lott, and like I said, that's just based on what I saw.
Okay. So Willie Lott's the best quarterback in Central history.
Yes.
Okay. Fullback.
Fullback. The small man himself, Tim Vega. Tim Vega, aka Stonewall. He had the heart. Him and Kelly, my man Kelly. He was around Sam Daniels' time. Them two guys was the smallest people ever, but had the heart. So I give it to him, not based on the size or maybe some of the stats you might have, but the heart to take on any linebacker or lineman.
Okay. Wide receiver.
Wide receiver. I got you gotta go with the obvious. With Jamie Stewart, he was just absolutely tremendous. He was absolute. I watched him as a 8th and 7th grader, just looking at him like he is amazing.
Wow. O lineman.
Old lineman. Old lineman. I would have to go with Matt Page would be one. Trutland would be my second. I would really just take my whole 2008 offensive line, just based on what I saw. I didn't really pay attention to too many linemen as a youngster, so I would just take my whole 2008 line.
D lineman.
Kawan Short. It's a lot of other ones I heard about Robert Smith, I believe. But Kawan Short, hands down, All American. What more has to be said?
Gotcha. Linebacker.
Linebacker. Dante Smith.
Amazing.
Dante Smith was absolutely the only times defensive player ever.
Yeah.
So
and he got like 160 tackles both years with 1,200, 1,400 yards rushing.
Yeah.
Both years. Crazy.
Amazing.
Okay. DB.
DB. My DB would have to be I love Jeremiah Jones. He gave us little people the confidence to make tackles because he would cut tackle. I learned how to cut tackle from Mita. So I would have to go with him, and his last name is Garrett, I believe.
Jahi Garrett.
Jahi Garrett. Yeah, he went to Northern Illinois, I believe. Yeah. Jahi Garrett.
Yeah.
Jahi Garrett. My number 2 would have to be he would kill me if I don't say it, Coach Walker.
Okay.
He was way, man. He watched it Roosevelt, but Coach Walker, the way he used to hype himself up. Hey.
Yeah.
But my number 1 is definitely Keon Jackson.
Gotcha.
Toledo.
Yeah.
NFL pick. He did it for real. It wasn't no mistake with him going to Toledo and starring, obviously getting picked up by an NFL team or whatever happened with that. So he actually did it. I look up to him a whole lot.
Gotcha. Where do you fit in at DB?
At DB, I was all right. I was more so. We played Rover. I was more like a safety linebacker.
Gotcha.
When they had 2 receivers, I would guard the receiver. If not, then I'm coming down blitzing.
Gotcha.
So I was alright. I couldn't catch that well. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of swats.
Safety.
Safety, Willie Lott. Willie Lott. Willie Lott was the man. When I say could catch anything and would come down and hit you, and then turn around and throw a 60-yard pass, yeah, Willie Lott. Like, he was amazing. Yeah, he was something crazy.
Wow. Okay, as you know, I left one position out on purpose.
Okay.
That's running back position.
Okay.
A lot of tradition at running back.
Yeah, a lot of tradition.
Central's known for it. We can go back as far as Scott Upshaw, Brian Hudson, Alfonso Robinson, of course Martell France, Ping, of course Royce Robertson, Aaron Smith, Dante Smith, Sam Daniels, Mike Smith. Who's the best?
I gotta give my list. I have to. At number 5, of course, I always pay homage to my brother because he started.
Gotcha.
Number 5 would be Jay Woods.
Why is that though?
He actually had 263 in the game, so I mean he was actually good. And like y'all, he didn't have Pop Warner in junior high. He didn't play. I think he missed his freshman year or quit his freshman year. So this was absolute talent, just absolute talent. So he deserved. He deserves a spot. Maybe not top 5, maybe not even top 10, but he deserves a spot. Just he was actually good, not just my brother.
Gotcha.
Number 4 would have to be Sam Daniels. Sam was a real good player. Sam had a real good line. Sam had speed. Oh, he was a real nice player. So, but so at the same time, it was I don't know. Me and Sam always get into it. Me and Sam get into it real hard all the time. About who's better. Of course, he got the record, so that's big leeway for him. But much love to Sam. He was a real good player. So he coming number 4. Number 3, I would have to put myself. I would have to put myself at number 3. I played 4 years. Ended up 3rd all time, I believe. I don't know how many yards Royce ended up with, but I had 3,400. So I don't know how many yards he ended up with. So I'm either 3rd or 4th all time. But
Yeah, cause I think Royce had 1,900 senior year, then like 998 junior year, but I don't think he played sophomore year. So yeah.
Okay. So I mean, that's just with me. I'm not finna sit here and say I'm number 1 and all this. I'm a real honest man, But
as a competitor, can you actually say that another man is better than you?
Oh no, never. I'm like if
you just said it though.
Well, but you see, it's the different thing. I'm paying homage to all the players. Now, if we was on
I understand respect. I understand respect, but I'm saying, do you feel like Royce Robertson, Martell France, Sam Daniels are better running backs than you?
Well, not saying at all. But I believe I can actually say Royce and Martell was. I believe they had more speed than I had, and more agility left and right, more lateral speed. So
man, but you're 3rd all time in rushing, which is an awesome feat.
Yeah. I mean, and I feel like that sits right there. I mean, like I said, that's like asking maybe Isaiah Thomas, is he better than Jordan? I mean, of course he might not. He might say no, but you got a lot of stacks and a lot of other things that signify that. But no, if me, Royce, and Martell was on the same team at the same time, or we going to practice every day, no, he's not better than me. That's my mentality. Until he prove he better than me, then no. Then I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep working as hard as I can. It's just paying homage and being honest to a point. But if it was a situation where we was doing this now, then no, wouldn't nobody be better than me.
Okay. So who ranked number 2?
Number 2 would have to be Royce Royce Robertson. You hear so much. I really wish I could have seen him play.
Amazing, man. I saw.
Went to Wisconsin. You know, he had to share his time with Ron Dane, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. But tremendous high school career. I heard a lot of stuff. I heard about him. And this is what people was just telling me. This was what I never seen them play. Like I said, like I was saying earlier about how they had different attributes.
Yeah.
So I didn't see him play, but this is what coaches was telling me I need to work on to become like. Work on your lateral speed so you can be more like Royce Robertson, maybe, or how he did this, or your downhill speed like Royce, or downhill speed like Martell. I actually got to see Coach Martell play just through video. But Royce, he signified himself after being in school, being out of school so long. You hear youngsters like me talking about him. And number one, Martell France. I mean, come on now, 17 games and
4,000 yards.
4,000 yards and 40 touchdowns, and so he was something amazing. He actually, for him to be my coach, it was tremendous. I'm looking here, sitting here like, man, this is a legend. Like right in front of my eyes, coaching me, and some of the comments that he gave me. You know, y'all can ask him about some of the comments he gave me. I ain't really put him out there, but some of the comments he gave me really gave me confidence boost.
Gotcha. Who is the best player of all time in Central history, in your opinion? Now, of course, you know we can say the Martell Francis, but I'm talking about who is the best player in Central history that you actually seen and understood the game.
I was just finna say I was gonna go with my decade, but like, well, all time that I've seen, Dante Smith, hands down. I mean, within all the football I've been watching and everything, I mean, I don't know any two-way players like back in the day, but as far as two-way players go, like you say, he had 1,200 yards, over 160 tackles. He won Times Player of the Year twice, Defensive Time Player of the Year twice. He did some tremendous things his senior year. Like I said, those 1,200 and over 160 stacks, that combination, and he had a 25 tackle game, would together marks him at least top 5, maybe all time, and number 1 within his decade.